Alright, welcome back everybody. We're going to do a little something different today. That little intro, I had a little help from a friend. It was a viewer that watched me on YouTube. It came over to my Twitch. I had some different load screens and stuff. You've seen one of them in the past videos that I just did here lately. Kind of showing a little bit of what we're doing. And if you think something's wrong with your TV, it's not. Or your monitor. That is the way that I have it set up right now. So what I'm fixing to do is I'm fixing to start a little countdown timer here. I'm only going to spend about 15-20 minutes. But the person has to be, kind of remain anonymous. And with that, this is just going to be a little short, simple thing for about 20 minutes. I haven't done any Let's Play in quite a while. If you're interested in that Sycamore, there's actually a video of mine called Sycamore Wakes No More. You can get a link to it there and you can have it as well. As far as the rest of it goes, I can't do much help on that. A lot of this stuff is available at modhub.us. So, I mean, you can still get the stuff. But don't adjust your TV screen. We're actually kind of doing a theme here, and he helped me with that. I'm still kind of new to some of this stuff with streaming and stuff like that. So what we're doing is, and I'm kind of wanting y'all's opinion on it. Throw a like if you like it. Say something in comments. If you don't much care for it, feel free to comment. I mean, this is just kind of a loose episode of things that we're doing. And what I've been doing on Twitch, at least for a little while longer before we start Goat Hunter and SnowRunner. Then after that, I probably will just do map reviews, and I might come back to this later. I do got some maps that I want to showcase, and one of them we're going to be doing multiplayer testing on my Twitch as well. That'll be with Terry TNT Monty with his new map he has coming out, which is going to be Bucks County, PA, when it's ready. So, still got a lot of things to work with Farming Simulator, but I want to see what y'all think. So we're doing some different things. I'll show you one of them that I came up with before I talk to him. Y'all know how I like Old and Rusty. Check out my camera. What do you think? With the camera? I mean, it kind of looks stupid. But I like stupid. I like funny. And without the tractor. Kind of looks like more business-like there. Looks like half my shirt's floating though because I got black in it. So like I said, we're doing, it was just like this old iron and doing 1920s to 1970s music. Didn't matter if it's country, rock. He also suggested Fallout the Games music, so I found Fallout Radio on Spotify. So if you go back and check out any of my old videos, just don't even worry about it because it's muted. They do like YouTube, except YouTube does copyright strikes and threatens your life basically, whereas Twitch just says muted and then you're done. So all my equipment and then my playthroughs is all old, but I do have one new thing. I'll give Vortex a shout out. He basically said, he showed us a little bitty tiny field. It was kind of funny. He's like, should I put this out in wheat? Like it was in like a little garden behind one of the houses and stuff. So it's kind of funny. And to use your equipment. But the thing about it is, the farm he was in was much smaller than what I actually farm in my old iron. So when he comes and visit my channel, don't say anything, because he's not subscribed, I don't think. So what I'm fixing to do is like, hey, I took your advice. I got me some new equipment. How you like my new combine? Man, this thing is nice. Got a lot of horsepower, and it works great with my header. So I ain't done over 3 to 6 mil. Y'all can just forget it. Not unless I'm testing. Then we gotta get a little stupid. So, we gotta get the fields out so people can play as realistic as possible. So anyway, to make a long story short, the reason why that you're seeing this in black and white is because I didn't have color before then. So what do y'all think about this? We got some 19s, 50s viewing TV, and we got some really old music. Hank before he was Hank, and Johnny Cash and everything else. And then, of course, like I said, that radio station, which is really cool, and early rock. So, lots of times I'll let people kind of suggest what they want me to play as well, as far as music goes. And yeah, so this is what my channel on Twitch is doing right now. Of course, if you don't want to know what it is, it's Gaming with Kentucky JD, Kentucky and JD, all one word. I will post a picture up, don't worry. I like to advertise my stuff. But also, as far as Gold Hunter, I won't be doing any pictures at the end, but I may do a little short recording with it, a little picture, because not no showing what's new and all that stuff. I got hit hard. They hit me with a raid that was just a monster raid. Well, for monster by my standards. And it finished up all my founder subs. I got some extra subs. They donated some subs, the people that was in the chat, and gave bits and donations, and they had me tore up. I was in tears. It was a life-changing raid. And one of the things that I do on my stream is I always want to try to give back. I do got some streamers that I want to raid and kind of give them that life-changing event. And it's in my bottom panel at the bottom of my stream on Twitch. But here's like one of the things I'm doing. If you got somebody on Twitch that is affiliate or less, I want to try to make their dreams come true. I want them to feel the same way. I mean, most of them I see. One, two, the top three, number 5, number 7, and number 6. Number 6 has been with me since day 1. But the rest of those that I just mentioned are the ones that got me to affiliate and really helped me out. And I never have forgotten how that felt. And it was really meaningful to me, and I'm wanting to try to do that for others. So if you got somebody that you want to try to give them that little shot in the arm, like, hey, you're a good streamer, I appreciate what you're doing. And what we do is, and one of them just hit me with the follow, you see our top Roadrunner Garage. We actually hit him with that leftover raid that hit me. And it wasn't much, it's probably about 15, 20 people, but it was enough for them to appreciate what we'd done. But what I did is, I asked chat and didn't have enough for really a raid drawing contest, but we did have enough to ask people, and enough people lurking. If you don't know what lurking means, it means that they're keeping a browser tab open for you to keep a view going for you, and then they check in periodically and kind of read up and get involved in chat for a second, and then they turn the volume down and they go back out, and take care of dinner or whatever, or if they're going to bed. But if you have somebody that you want to help, if we can get my views up to at least 30 or more right now, it will go up as the channel goes up and people watching it. You will have a chance to have your favorite streamer to possibly become an affiliate, or even help them get to partner. I know there's one that's very close to partner. He is really close, and I like to hit him with the raid one time. That's pretty big, because he's a pretty nice guy. He does some big farming. I've actually given him a shout out before on my channel. So there's a lot of good things that we're trying to do with the channel to try to help out other streamers and people. So, I mean, even if you got a channel on Twitch and you want to hopefully get rated, send some people over and ask them to view. I mean, it's kind of a way of going about it, I guess, and it increases my view count, and it gives a chance for you to be rated and increase your view count. So we're looking for ways, or I am, of helping others. So we will see. But that's up to you if y'all want to do that. Seems to be several people interested in it, so if we can get enough people taking part, people are going to make affiliate literally in one raid probably. So it can change some people's lives for the better. That is the goal. That is my ultimate goal with Twitch right now. Plus, it helps build me up if I do that. So, some people don't want to. Some people don't want to be rated at all. That's fine. That's their choice. But, like I said, right now I don't have no music on. I can't run music on YouTube. But this is what I've been doing. And if you don't know what map this is West Bridge Hills, like I said, by TNT Modding. It's their version of it. And he is coming out with Bucks County, PA. So, this is no small field here. I'm looking at, I mean, if you take what I've done so far, I have to mow around the outside so that pipe will stay out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you take the ones I done on the other side, that's 14. So, yeah, I mean, you're looking at a serious number of passes up and down this field to get this field done. It's one of the small ones, and I am going to do others possibly. So, but I'm just having fun, relaxing. Got tons of money in the bank. Don't really need anything. But I really love my YouTube audience. They're the ones that gave me my start. We got a bunch of subscribers. And I appreciate all those likes, because you're going to get dislikes regardless. People will come in and like, great video or whatever. Some of them forgets to hit the like. But people always, if they're going to hit dislike, they're going to do it. So don't forget to hit like if you don't mind. That keeps me wanting to keep going. But it's just some gameplay that I haven't really been able to share, like I said, because of my music. So this little short special is for a shout out for a friend who wants to be kind of kept anonymous, but appreciates the fact that I'm willing to try new things and try some things they think they might like. So yeah, I could do that. I love trying new stuff, especially if it fits in the theme of what I've already had going on. You know what I'm saying? I gotta clean this roll up. That's one thing I can't stand. I don't want to drive through it. And yes, crop destruction is off, because there's just not much of a way of really doing old iron for me. Now, some people might not have no trouble and do it with crop destruction on. I have, and I tear it all to pieces. I can't get automatic stop to work with this combine, so I don't tear my crops up. A lot of your work you can't hire out. I don't use global positioning or any of that kind of stuff. I do it, and just me do it. If I really need the help, I'll just hire it out with a worker, but that's been a pretty good long time ago. As long as I keep it halfway straight and going, it's no problem whatsoever. So, how much time we got? We like about 6 minutes. So I'm fixing to bring up that slide here in just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up right quick to finish up our time. And I'm going to kind of share my raid, if you want to see it, that hit me. And kind of talk about that wonderful game for just a minute. But yeah, they had me in tears. It was very overwhelming. I was sitting there watching them, Go Hunter streaming, and I was like, it looks like they're fixing to end, and try to be involved in their chat as much as I could while I was streaming. And I was like, I wonder who they're going to hit. Oh my God, they're hitting me. I was tore up. I was tore up. So, yeah. I loved it. was life-changing, and I see nothing but good coming from that game, frankly. It's just very seldom do I see a company who's even willing to talk with me, much less take the time to even tell me no. And they took a few minutes and looked at my stuff and said yes. Why? You know? Then rated me. So, yeah. Games like $30 cheaper than most simulators thus far. Hopefully that won't change, but I mean, they gotta make money too. Five was five, now it's 6 people. So they're starting to get more streamers to do the really early access like I'm allowed to do. So they are growing pretty rapidly. But it's a lot of game, like I said, for not much money. Alright, let me switch screens. Okay, I got it zoomed in so everybody can see the actual writing. Don't worry about it being cut off. I am going to drag it over. So anyway, like I said, Go Hunter MP. If you do not know this game, Go Hunter, and you like simulator games, please consider them. Go to their website, look at their pictures, read the facts, go to their YouTube page, and most of all, go to their Twitch page. But they hit me with 67 peoples and hosted at 59 viewers. Now, you're going to have some drop because they primarily, a lot of their group, and them speaks German. A few of them speaks English. Kind of like this guy here, Schubeck. He's a streamer. He's a German streamer, but he does speak American. And he's also the 5th person, and one of the people, or 6th person that I know of that got hired on. So as soon as I got it there and everything, Higgins Matt, he's the 2nd person I met on Twitch. I was introduced to him by Wayne, Game with Wayne YT. And he's in those founder subs that you've seen. So when he grabbed a tier 1 sub and made that list, it was just amazing. Like I said, this is a shout out to everybody who took part in that and everything they did, and you'll see why I got so tore up. Sean follows Swedish Crack, subscribed for 2 months, and he was already subscribed. Dutch started cheering. Cyric, I'm gonna give him a shout out, sir. This person has donated more than anybody I've ever seen to any channel in my entire life to Go Hunter. He literally just completely come in there and just dwarfed everybody to show support in that game. I'm talking major amount. It's like, I think it's around 300 gifted subs if I remember right. I could be wrong. Dutch, awesome person. I love. He came over here and he followed my channel. Of course, Swedish, he wants to keep the lead on the bits. And Cyric hit me with the sub, which was really tickled me to death. And then we got 2 more Tort, and then over here we got Diablo cheering and stuff. But right here, this one right here, when Cyric gifted 5 subs to 5 random people, I literally had to sit there and do this. I mean, it got me. It got me down. It was the most wonderful feeling I've ever felt in my life. That was just something to start gifting out sub. And then Swedish, he's actually has gifted subs 3 times on my channel. So when I had 1 spot left, Go Hunter MP actually subscribed there at the end. They grabbed that last founder, so I'm tickled to death that they did. It was very meaningful to me. Like I said, Swedish and Dutch, they actually did some donations, so once again, a shout out to them. But I mean, 2 things I would, well, 3 things. Go to their website. I mean, read up. I mean, it's not that bad. You can see a few screenshots of some stuff they got planned. It is some older graphics. A lot of this stuff has really come in. Check some of the past videos. You'll actually see where they the pictures has been upgraded and stuff because the textures and lighting has all been upgraded. And their YouTube, for their very first video, had people running in there. That's just how great it was and how uplifting it was, and the music and everything. The Twitch streams is right now, as of this date, which is March the 2nd, 2020. They're streaming on Fridays and Saturdays. And just like others has done, be sure to say that Gaming with Kentucky JD sent you. It would be a great honor to see it come up in chat, because I am going to be watching 80% of the time that they're on until I start working. So yeah, those three for sure, especially Twitch, because you can say, hey, is this going to be in a game? Is this going to be on console? What about this? And they want to actually hear from you. And they're bringing a game about, I got this game half the cost of most typical simulator games thus far. So yeah, and I am going to be streaming, hopefully on 4/17. If not, somewhere's really close to that. A week later, your first and second supporters will be streaming it, and then you get a demo Kickstarter project. And a lot of stuff is going to be stationary or not working or whatever. It's to get you inside the game, to let you feel around, to let you play around with some stuff, and some stuff you are actually going to be able to do and try. But kind of like some stuff isn't finished, kind of like their dredge or something like that. So, and there's also going to be bugs. So there's no use reporting or complaining about it. You're getting a hold of something way, way, way before it is finished. 2 years before it's finished, to see if you even like it or not. Plus, you can also come over to my channel, like I said, Gaming with Kentucky and JD. And we are going to be streaming their stuff, as well as SnowRunner. So if you got any questions about this game or any other game or whatever, or you want to see his stuff before it's released, especially this game, then come on over. Love to have you. And with that, that's all this. Tell me what you think about the video and doing the really classical old music with the old gameplay and the black and white effect, because that's what it was back in. Tell me what you think about it. I mean, it's something different, and it's something that I love doing, Old Iron. So if you're doing Old Iron and you love Old Iron Farming Simulator, share it with a few other people. Maybe they can come over too, and we can kind of share a gameplay and talk. So, with that, thanks for watching. Take care and have fun.